Hey, 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 Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, dressed as a fox because foxes have a reputation of being quite wise and wonderful. And I was biking and I remembered that I said today, day 6 of my new adventure, that I would do a recap, a summary of the first week and the lessons learned and what went well for me this week as part of my new adventure and what I could have done a lot better. Now, I like to start with what I could have done better because those are the things that I want to make sure that don't happen to me again next week. So number one would be I did not stick to my do one thing a day plan, and therefore I think I could have gotten more things done than I got done. I did get a lot done, but I think I need to be more focused, and I need to really focus in on, hey, what's the one main thing I have to get done today? And I really have to honor that and stick to that. Of course, life gets in the way and things come up, and so I can make excuses for why I change priorities along the way. But bottom line is I want to get better and better this year at being true to my commitments to myself. Nobody else is watching me or cares whether I achieve these daily things or not. It's only important to me and my personal goals and objectives. So I got a ton done this week, but I started on a whole different side project that really isn't in direct alignment with what I'm working on and what my main project is. So that would be the number one thing is continue to stay focused, true to your commitment to working on your primary project. And then anything else that I happen to be able to do toward the tertiary or secondary projects that I'm also working on, that's awesome, but they cannot be at the detriment of my primary project. I gotta stay focused on my primary project. The other thing is I need to continue to address my own personal fears and beliefs that aren't necessarily on a conscious level, but are influencing my results and my behavior on a subconscious level. For example, I found myself procrastinating a couple of times this week, and procrastination to me is a sign that I am at some level afraid of doing something that I should be doing, and so I will choose to procrastinate instead of doing what I need to be doing to move me toward whatever goal or objective I'm working on. So I did bust myself procrastinating a couple of times this week, and I will make a concerted effort to be better about that next week. I think if I continue to take steps toward my main focus, then I'm less likely to procrastinate. I also am having to put a pet project of mine sort of on the back burner so that I can focus on my primary project. And for me, that's really hard. It's hard for me to just be working on one primary project at a time because I do have a lot of projects that I feel strongly about and I want to keep working on. The one I'm talking about has to do with chronic pain. I have a mission with respect to changing the way we deal with chronic pain in this country and how people have to suffer, or they really don't have to suffer with chronic pain, but that massive changes need to be made. You know, it's just like a lot of other things in this country. I mean, the government's shut down today. Well, come on, how ridiculous is that? We have solutions for these problems, especially the global problems. It's not like we don't know how to solve these problems. It's just that nobody wants to step up and take responsibility and say, hey, I got a plan. Let's take care of this once and for all. And that's true of so many things in the world. And it takes entrepreneurs and it takes people stepping up and saying, I can make a difference. I will make a difference. I'm going to step up and make a difference. So that's kind of an aside. All in all, I think it was an awesome week. I got a couple whole projects done that I hadn't even planned on doing. I ran into a couple of snags and obstacles along the way because that's going to happen. It's called life. But what are you doing? What's your goal or your mission? We're 3 weeks into the new year, and I'm not a New Year's resolution person. I am an annual objective person. I do set an annual goal, and I guess I'm moving pretty well forward toward my annual goal. And I hope that you're doing the same. And if you're not, ask yourself, well, why not? What new adventure, what new project can I commit to that I'll do a little bit of every single day to make sure that I get to where I want to go? That's it for today. I'm going to go back to biking. Make it an awesome night or evening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Probably not as a fox.